Welcome to the first Watts in View program.
Taking a look at the recent fuel load at Braidwood Unit 2.
Also in this program, we'll take a close-up look at how uranium fuel is manufactured. A regular feature on Watts in View this year will be the appearance of a special guest. The court, as you well know, said that we don't, at least for the near term, have to refund that $70 million to customers stemming from the performance of LaSalle County Unit 1. Where do we stand now, and where do you see us going?
Well, the court's decision has enabled us to defer any beginning of refunds until they make a decision on the appeal of the merits of the case. The court has also set an expedited hearing schedule on that appeal that will take us through mid-February, and we can expect to have a final decision on the case sometime in the next few months.
Sally, if the court rules that we do indeed need to return the $70 million, do you feel this will open the door for similar cases in the future?
That's definitely a possibility. The basis of our case has been that the fuel adjustment reconciliation procedure is not the forum in which to review generating. So I think we have a positive feeling about the case we have.
I hope you're right. We'll be following the developments very closely and reporting on them on our program. We'll probably have you back for a recap sometime soon.
Anytime.
Thanks for joining us, Sally.
Thank you, Sally.
Debbie?
Zion Station was among the 10 steam electric plants with the lowest production costs in the United States in 1986, according to the Utility Data Institute. Nuclear plants had an average production cost.
Braidwood Station personnel loaded 193 fuel bundles into the Unit 2 reactor between December 21st and December 27th, but still found time to take a 32-hour Christmas break. Braidwood's fuel handlers cut by several days the amount of time it took for Unit 1 fuel load in the fall of 1986.
What we're going to be doing is taking fuel which is located in the spent fuel pit. We're going to transfer it via a transfer canal.
But extensive testing will be completed before Unit 2 receives a full power license, which we expect to receive in mid-1988.
Have you heard the saying, one nuclear fuel pellet is the equivalent of 1 ton of coal? Well, this difference in volume is just one of the many reasons why nuclear fuel is more economical and efficient to produce.
We take the utilities fuel that comes in that they've already purchased, and we process it for them and just basically turn it into fuel bundles for their use.
The process can last anywhere from 1 week to 10 days, and the fuel pellets, rods, and assemblies have to meet many specifications. So inspecting, measuring, and re-inspecting are happening all the time.
When the
next step is to stack the sintered pellets into trays, where they are easily moved into the fuel rod casings. A numbered tip is welded onto each fuel rod for identification purposes.
Our fuel assembly is done through an automated bundle assembly machine, which we call ABAM, all the way through to the final product.
These fuel assemblies are ready for final inspection, and after that inspection, they will be immediately packed and shipped.
Although General Electric manufactures the fuel for LaSalle County and the Quad City stations, it is Westinghouse which produces the fuel assemblies for our pressurized water reactors, while Dresden uses fuel manufactured by Advanced Fuel Services.
Last year, we took you behind the scenes as we made our newest television commercials. Well, these new spots have been airing since December. And we'd like to thank Fred Rickett from Chicago North, the lineman who stars in our newest commercial, for all of his help in shooting the spot. Here's a look at it for those of you who haven't seen it yet.
You don't think about electricity when the lights work, or when the coffee perks.
January's Arctic weather has resulted in a new winter peak record of 12,452 megawatts, set on Tuesday, January 5th.
As of January 7th, LaSalle Unit 2 had been operating continuously for 195 days, and Byron 1 for 147 days.
The Austin Bank building on Chicago's far west side is the site of Edison's newest customer service center, which will replace the lobby at the former Chicago Central headquarters.
The combination snowstorm and thunderstorm of December 15th once again found Edison's operating crews at their best, but resulted in $2.8 million in service restoration costs.
And the January Edison Report will feature the company's centennial film, A Bright Past, A Brilliant Future. The Edison Report airs on Sunday from 6 to 6:30 p.m. on local cable channels. The North Shore Area E-Team was certainly at the right place at the right time for a Highwood couple. Meter reader Mark Till recently helped a customer rescue his wife when she had fallen into a 12-foot sewer. But before we go, Watson View would like to salute all the folks at Braidwood Station who literally make the station what it is today. When fully operational, Braidwood will produce enough electricity to meet the average needs of about 1,800,000 customers.
Braidwood was built at a lower cost than any other new U.S. nuclear power plant. Our hat is off to Braidwood, and we thank you for joining us. Have a good week.